Langley Tunnel is so beautiful.
Wow, I've never seen this part of Langley before. I didn't even know it existed.
Well, Langley has some of the most diverse biomes anywhere in the world. From our dazzling crystal-filled caves and dramatic limestone canyons, to our vast and foreboding tundras.
Oh, wow. But what did what you said mean?
I wonder if Maestro's father is a famous composer like John Williams.
Yes.
Sorry I drank both your mules, but these drinks are basically water. Yeah, I said it. Do something.
Stan heard some devastating news in the bathroom. Thank God the town got rid of that suicide hotline. Otherwise he'd be on it all night. A blue moon for my boy Stan.
Open bar just ended.
That's fine. How much is it?
$12.
Forget it.
I think I just got tetanus.
Yo, listen up! Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside.
I say we crash bullocks.
Let's go home, Stan.
Home?
I'm going to Bullock's f***ing party.
I knew you'd come. Got this hog all ready for you. Out of juice already? Don't worry, there's actually another scooter nearby, but it's in Tuttle's garage. Also, he owns it.
So we'd be stealing Tuttle's scooter?
Yes. Bullock runs a tight ship. I never get invited anywhere, which makes me an expert at sneaking into events where I'm not wanted. I once snuck my Pomona boys into Adam Driver's Golden Globes party.
Okay.
To be fair, this was years before Adam Driver got famous.
Damn it, Klaus, what's our plan? You didn't invite me to your Christmas party. Why not?
Okay, I'll level with you. The fire marshal is a real hard-ass. He gave me a firm cap of 500 guests.
500?
It's ludicrous, I know, but maybe you'll make the cut next year. Hank Azaria, Mr. 500.
Where are you? I'm literally... What?
I overheard your conversation, and it sounds like you need a date. I happen to be in need of a wristband. Perhaps I could be your +1 for the night.
Fine, you seem normal enough. You can be my date. Because my husband's an asshole!
Sir, for the last time. Kapow! Oops. Kablam! Flawless reveal. It's a winter wonderland!
The shrimp scampi tower. I can smell the garlicky butter cascading from here. It's beautiful. Don't skip on the sky!
That team, offense champions! We did it, bro!
I have a spare football in the car. Feel like tossing me a few long bombs?
Nuh-uh. You want to keep that wristband? You better not leave my side all night.
But Stefan Diggs!
But Stefan nothing. Order me 3 shots of Tito's while I stretch out my hammies. We're about to set that dance floor on to find some coke ASAP.
We're not going home. I'm sure everyone is sound asleep by now anyway.
Dang it! Dad knows I can't sleep unless I know everyone's safe in their beds.
You guys left, scampers? I was holding down Big Buck Hunter as instructed, and all the lights shut off.
What? We didn't break the golf course? Well, well, well.
Morning, Frank.
Morning? What is that supposed to mean? Are you making fun of me? Are you trying to say my family's poor?
Oh, jeez, Frank. I don't know if a knife is necessary. I mean, you know, you kind of had things handled without
You're
it.
telling me how to bully now? Big mistake, Morty. Now I'm gonna cut you.
There's nowhere else we can take Rogu, so we either figure it out or he dies. I'm gonna be on team figure it out. Who's with me?
I'm with you.
Me too.
We got this, gang.
Are you crazy? We're not doctors. I don't even clip my own toenails. I go to a licensed esthetician.
He says their whole business model is broken. Gotta buy a streaming box or something.
No. Cable worked. This is not a streaming house.
But then no ridiculousness. How are we going to have fun?
Jeffy, people have been having fun for eons, sharing stories and songs.
So what are you into these days?
Purple.
Yep.
Can I tell you a secret?
Of course! But full disclosure, I do tell my friend Snot everything.
Poop.
Snot'll actually love that.
I'm here to apply for my dream job.
Well, you're in luck. We're short-staffed and you won't do it. Even though it's so beautiful. Come on! Here we go. A great apron for a great man. Damn. Couldn't have happened to a better guy.
Hi.
We're in a garage. I'm sitting on a box of Southwestern table decorations. It doesn't feel like a pro operation.
Would non-professionals do this?
You gotta learn to fold it with one hand so you can hold your 40 in the other.
Seagulls. That's kind of weird, right?
Jesus, Haley. You really can't help but look for problems, can you? No seagulls is a good thing. Look, I can toss my pizza on the ground, walk away, walk back, and it's still there, untouched. A birdless boardwalk is the dream. Just accept something good.
Does this answer your question?
Oh, wow. Bad.
Nuh-uh, I can still eat it. I'd like it sandy style.
Did you see all those rats running inland?
Well, yeah, and the seabirds have clearly figured it out. They're all gone.
Animals are smart. They knew before we did. A tsunami is coming.
You got this, Al. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Panic! Garbage day! Stan, you gotta come check out this new truck!
Nope.
These things are top of the line. Absolutely brutalize the bins.
Sorry, excuse me. Hi. Did you just say a tsunami's coming?
No, I haven't said a word in 3 hours. There we go!
Up under the ocean, where it triggered an earthquake, creating a tidal wave that's heading right at us.
Great. And, I shouldn't be losing my shit because...
This would only be a big deal if it wasn't totally under control. I've assembled the beach's hottest lifeguards, and we're finalizing a plan to defuse the wave right now. So don't go telling everybody, it'll just create a panic. A needless panic because...
I'm loving this vibe. But, can I talk to you about something I just saw real quick?
This sounds like boardwalk gossip. Great vibes. Haley, thanks for making such an effort to be cool today. I appreciate it. Anyway, what's the board goss?
Everything's gonna be totally fine.
Totally fine, you say?
Totally fine.
All right, I'm taking your word for it.
Give me the goss!
The gossip? I just saw a bunch of hot lifeguards.
Oh my god, that is good gossip! Lifeguards are so hot! Welcome to Team Good Vibes, Haley.
I gave her $100. How are we stuck?
Yum, yummity, yum, yum, yummers.
All right! There's a shucker born every minute.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell something nasty in locker 211.
Hey, sister, can I trade you a doobie for a junior vegan sub?
It's against corporate policy to barter, but we do take Zelle.
Zelle? Is that like another word for nitrous?
It's actually a pretty tight digital payment network run by a conglomeration of the world's largest banks.
Hey, Haley, why don't we have a quick chat at my office? I noticed you've been really applying yourself lately.
Thanks, boss.
That's not a compliment.
Put my head and hands through whatever you call that big wooden thing!
It's okay that clams aren't your jam, buddy. If you don't like them, don't eat them.
Really? That's great. I was worried you guys were going to exclude me or shun me or...
I believe the word you're looking for is ostracize.
And that big wooden thing is called a pillory.
Does subscribe to Muscle Madness Fitness Magazine.
And the Hawaiian shirt?
Well, that's either his Jimmy Buffett fan club membership or his coupons from Trader Joe's.
Okay, then how do you explain the big pirate hat?
The library keeps sending him overdue book notices for Treasure Island.
So how do we find this junk mail hunk?
The tracking machine's compiling his profile data, and now we print the results. Whoops, I just sent...
So what's the theme of this party? Lame bullshit nobody likes?
It's classic literature come to life. There's an Of Mice and Men rabbit petting room, a scarlet letter room where we all shame Toshi as an adulteress, and a room full of monitors where we can watch all the other rooms like 1984.
No Batman room?
Literature, Klaus.
Comic books are books, Steve!
誕生日に学校ってこれはそういうことだぞ。
I won't spoil all the surprises, but the big finale is we all take a hot air balloon ride together like around the world in 80 days!
Oh no, my grandma just died.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
I need to go plan her funeral.
Holy cow, my grandma died too. She was in a duel with Barry's grandma, and they shot each other.
Of course.
Happy birthday!
They had their own party and didn't invite me?
Billy went to a party and lied about it. He told me he couldn't go grave robbing because he had to study for a Spanish quiz.
Oh, Steve, I'm loving this dark turn you're taking. You're giving off major Joker vibes. The Joaquin Phoenix version. Cast out from society for not absolutely loving clams.
Couldn't help it over here. I hate Shucks, too. When they open next to SubHub, parking got so bad I have to skate 25 minutes to work.
You skateboard?
Please. I've turkey because we scrape mold off each morning with a razor blade. You want to take down Shucks? Get a job there and dig up dirt.
I'm gonna say it. Radical!
So, what's new with everyone? Come on, people! What's going on?
I'm setting out on America's most iconic drive, historic Route 69. That's right, not Route 66, Route 69. Why? I anticipate a sexy trip, because 69's a sexy number, and I also think it could be funny, because, well...
This 3D printed Mr. Miner looks hot as hell, but we're no closer to getting rid of his mail.
Huh. He's got a switch.
Bird friends, say goodbye to your pile of sticks and hello to your new deluxe birdhouse. You'll notice I put in some extras like lighting and running water. Hope you like it.
Mom, you got a little blood.
Did I get it?
They're moving in. Oh, wipe your feet. This is Brazilian ipe wood. It's gorgeous, but it needs to be oiled up.
Roger, you invited him?
Yes, I'm conducting your life. Now solo.
Is that
yet?
It's not me. It's the audience.
Even Dad!
That's my boy playing the big-ass violin.
He's proud of me.
Daddy's not proud.
Maestro, what are you doing?
Whoa! I would I'd kill myself if I didn't have this club. Ow, Mama!
Scared the hell out of me!
Sorry, I was just gonna ask you to turn your music down.
Why?
I'm having my gardening club come over if you must know.
Gardening club? I'm doing gardening right now.
Steve? This Steve? The Steve with the big bandage on him?
Yeah, you got me pretty good. You went totally berserk. Like, ree.
Yes, it was just like that.
It wasn't me, it was my persona. He had a flashback to an earlier time in his life. There was fire everywhere, and I saw sheet music for Dvorak's Cello Concerto in B minor.
The same piece we were playing at the concert.
Exactly. I must have repressed
A daddy when you were in your stabbing trance.
best kind of trance there is.
You didn't attack until Dad was proud of me. That moment, combined with the music, must have triggered your flashback and subsequent violence.
A musical genius and a psychiatry whiz? What can't this boy do?
Well, he's proud of you now, and I'm not attacking you.
What if I do this? My pride and joy.
I'll kill you! Whoa.
That.
I don't like to tell people. I don't need the extra attention. We have to figure out what happened to the maestro and his dad and fix it. We need you to have more flashbacks.
Sounds a little dangerous for you.
Not at all. Dad'll protect me while you conduct that Dvorak piece. Then we piece together what happened to the maestro and work through it.
Pieced together, like the pieces you play in an orchestra.
We piece the memories together.
Are we really gonna go ahead with these concerts just to unlock the maestro's memories? I'm worried you're gonna be mad if I kill Steve, Stan. You might even kick me out of the house.
No way, bud. Did I kick you out of the house when you scratched up my old Jerky Boys CD?
Yes.
And I'd do it again.
It was at a concert hall.
We may need to up security.
Back to my channel. Let's get into this video. Let me show you guys how to make the best spaghetti with a homemade meat sauce. Here's all of what you're going to be needing to make this spectacular dish. Okay, so to start off, I have some diced green pepper, diced onion, minced garlic, freshly minced garlic, tomato paste. I have some fresh basil, red cooking wine. If you have regular wine, just make sure that it's a dry red wine if you're going to be using that. I have some spaghetti noodles. I got tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, and some more tomato sauce. Then here, I have a blend for this dish. I got some thyme, garlic powder, black pepper, onion powder, and some oregano. So with all of that being said, guys, let's get into making this dish. We're going to start out by browning our meat. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so before we begin to brown this meat, I just want to give you an update. I forgot to show you guys that I will be using some sugar in this meat sauce. And as usual, everything will be listed in the description below, all of the ingredients and the measurements. So to start off, we're going to be browning our ground beef. That was a hard hit. All right, so I'm just going to loosen this up. All right, guys, so I'm not going to be doing anything special right now. I'm going to let this ground beef brown all the way, and then I will come back to show you guys the following steps. All right, we are back, and our ground beef has totally browned. And guys, off camera, I went ahead and I drained off the excess grease to make sure that we have a non-greasy sauce. So to this, I'm going to add a little seasoning salt. Okay, just to get that going. Just get that mixed all up in there. And when it comes to the salt level of this, you want to season your sauce. And that's going to be to your liking. Okay, so now I'm just going to add a little black pepper. Just a little bit. Not much, because remember, later we have to add some to our sauce as well. Okay. And you don't really need to season the meat too much at this point, because it's going to just come off and be inside of the sauce anyway. So your sauce is really the star of the show. So that's what you really want to make sure you get right. Okay, so right now we're going to make a little well right here. And we're going to go on with our tomato paste. Just want to move that around, get it coated through the meat. So we're going to let this go for about a minute just to get some of that bitter taste cooked off of it. What the tomato paste is going to do is going to help thicken up our sauce. Now we're going to add our green peppers and onions. Now we're just going to mix that in and let this cook down for about 2 to 3 minutes, because remember, we have that paste in there and we want that bitter taste to cook down. So we're just going to cook this down for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and let that go along with our paste. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes. All right, guys, so let me just explain to you that I did not saute the onions and the bell pepper ahead of time, because it's going to cook down in the sauce and there was no need for that. We want our sauce to be flavorful, so you're going to let it continue its cooking process in the sauce while that's cooking. Okay, so now to this, we're going to add our red wine. Now we're going to let this cook out. Guys, this smells so good. So we're going to let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes as well to cook out any bitterness in that wine. Guys, using red wine in your meat sauce is such a game changer. It is used in authentic meat sauce. So we're definitely doing that here to make it taste wonderful. So now what we are going to do is we are going to add our crushed tomatoes. We're going to mix that in. I think I could eat it just like this. How about you guys? Okay, now we're going to go in with our tomato sauce, both of them. Okay, let's mix that in. Making your meat sauce like this definitely beats anything that's already made in a jar or a can, however you're used to buying it. Once you make it this way, you're never going to make it another way. Trust me, guys, it's so good and it's so flavorful. So now, guys, we're going to be adding our fresh garlic to this. I didn't add it earlier because I didn't want it to burn. So I'm going to add it now so it can infuse the sauce. Now we're just going to mix that in. Let that infuse the sauce. This is going to be so amazing. I can't wait to have some. Okay, so we're going to let that go. Now we're going to add our seasonings. Gonna mix that in. Okay, so we have our seasonings mixed in there. So now we're gonna go on with our sugar. Let's get that mixed in there. All right, so we got the sugars and the seasonings mixed in. So before I add any actual salt, I'm gonna allow for everything to come together, all the flavors that we have in it. Because remember, we did add seasoning salt to the meat. So I won't be adding any salt until this is like almost cooked completely, just to make sure that it isn't over salted and we have a well-balanced meat sauce. So I'm going to be adding our fresh basil and also 2 bay leaves. Forgot to mention that earlier, but guys, as usual, I will be listing everything in the description below. So we're going to get that mixed in there and we'll fish these out later. I just want this to get inside of the sauce so that it can cook and infuse it as well, just like the garlic. So guys, I'm going to allow this to cook for about 35 to 40 minutes before I check it. And you want to try stirring it every now and then. The total time for this to cook will only be up to an hour. You're not going to need that long. All right, guys, so it's time to check our sauce. Guys, let me tell you, this smells amazing. Now you just want to stir it around and loosen it up a bit. You see how thick that is? It's not loose and it's not runny. We use the perfect amount of sauce to create this perfect balance. Okay, so now what you want to do is fish out all of your basil leaves and your bay leaves. And once you get everything out, you just wanted to give it another quick little stir to get everything together. Now we have to give it a taste to make sure that all the seasonings blended well and to see what else we may need. Okay, so let me taste this, guys. Wow. That's a hit right there. So we just need a little bit of salt. I'm telling you guys, that red wine does amazing things. Make sure you add that to your recipe. Follow this recipe. So that was a little salt. Then I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. Just a little bit. That should balance everything out. All right, let me give that another taste. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, guys, so that was perfect. I'm going to let this go for another 15 minutes. So I'm going to get started on our spaghetti noodles now. Before we get into cooking our pasta, guys, I just want to show you how perfect this sauce is. Okay? You see that? This is the perfect balance. And it's not runny, it's not soupy. It's going to coat your pasta perfectly. Okay? Just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so now let's really go cook this pasta. All right, y'all. So I got some boiling water here that I've already salted, and I added a little bit of oil to it just so that our pasta doesn't stick. So I'm going to be cooking our noodles now just until they are al dente. Make sure that you follow your box instructions. Get your noodles to be cooked al dente, okay? So I'm going to add the noodles now and let them cook. Then I'm going to show you guys a butter sauce that I use to go on these noodles so that they don't be dry and just plain and pale looking. All right, so let's add the noodles, get those in there. So I'm just going to push them down as they're able to be pushed down, and I'll move them around just to make sure that they don't clump up together and they get an even cook on each noodle. So let me show you this butter sauce now. So to a small pot or a saucepan, whatever you feel like using, you're just going to add a stick of butter. We're going to let that melt. I like adding this to my spaghetti noodles just because I can't stand the way that the noodles always just look plain and boring. It always looks like they need something. So this is going to add a ton of flavor to our spaghetti dish, trust me. And once you try this, trust me, you're not going to never not do this in your life. So to this melted butter, I'm going to be adding some garlic powder. And guys, the measurements will be in the description below for this entire dish. I'm just going to move that around until that breaks up a bit. Remember, guys, do not add any salt to this because the butter already has, a little bit of salt, and that's going to be fine. Now we're just going to add a little bit of dried parsley flakes. You can use fresh if you want, but I prefer to use the dried parsley flakes in this. So this is all that you need to do, guys. Now you can just set this aside, and as soon as your noodles are done and you've drained the water off, you're just going to pour this right over it and toss it. Then you can plate up. So the spaghetti noodles are done. Here's the sauce that we just made. So I'm going to just drizzle this over the pasta. Okay. Now we're just going to mix it in. Just want to give it a light little toss. Trust me, it'll get everywhere. It'll make its way around. See, doesn't this look a little better than plain old dried pale looking pasta? All right, guys, so you already know that our sauce is done. So let's plate up. Okay, so let's add our beautiful pasta to a bowl. Okay, guys, I'm just going to be doing a little bit just for the sake of ending this video so that you guys can see how great this tastes and how good it looks. So I'm going to show you the pasta up close. Doesn't this look better than some plain boring spaghetti noodles? And it has flavor? I'm sure you said yes. All right, let's get the sauce. So here's that beautiful sauce that we made. Let's just drizzle some over it. Guys, let me know in the comments how you like your spaghetti. Do you like it mixed all into one? like a one pot dish, or do you like it with the pasta placed on top of the noodles? Let me know in the comments because everyone likes it different. So now I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of this grated Parmesan cheese. I love this stuff on spaghetti. Before I taste it, let me show you how good the noodles look. I know I keep stressing it, but guys, it's so important. So guys, I'm gonna kind of mix mine up just to get that sauce all throughout it. And this is good for me. Now, let's go in for the taste. Okay, so first bite goes to you, now to me. Guys, that is amazing. Oh my God, you gotta try the butter sauce for your pasta when you make this dish. Trust me, it's a game changer and it works. And the sauce is perfect. Nothing needs to be added to it. The noodles are cooked perfectly. Everything is just flavorful. It's bursting with flavor. So guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you subscribe to this page and definitely like this video. And definitely share the video.